the technical difficulties that we had just now. Sorry, let me put on my mic first. All right. Okay, let's go live. Okay, finally we are back. Okay, hi entrepreneurs. Welcome to today's live Q&A brought to you by Nuts Accounting. If you have any questions, do type it in the live chat. If you are on the Facebook, now we are live on both Facebook and also YouTube. If you are on Facebook, type it in the comments, and if you are on YouTube, then type it in the live chat box. So let me know in the comments or the live chat what is your questions, and do you have any questions on Xero accounting and also on bookkeeping, or Xero accounting, bookkeeping, or any cloud accounting systems at all. Do you have any questions? Let me know and type it in the comments. If you can hear me well and see me good, and let me know as well in the live chat or also the comment box for Facebook. Okay, if we are just meeting, I would like to have a quick introduction of myself to you. And hello, I'm Sharon from Nuts Accounting, and I'm the founder of Nuts Accounting. At Nuts Accounting, our mission is to help entrepreneurs to use cloud accounting system like a pro in simple English. Well, of course, it includes Xero accounting as well. So our mission is to help you as much as possible to do your bookkeeping by using cloud accounting system easily, so that everything can be explained in simple English without any accounting jargons. Alright, so today's video is actually a follow-up from our video that we have released on Tuesday, which is 2 days ago. The video is about the best features of Xero accounting. Okay, let me pull up my Q&A. I've written some Q&A, so I've collected some questions from our comments in our YouTube videos. So I'm going to pull that up. And then let's just have a quick recap of Xero accounting. There are a lot of features in Xero accounting, and these features, some are common features among all cloud accounting systems, while some of it is really something that you can only find in Xero accounting. Well, so let's have a quick recap of what are the features that's available in Xero accounting. In Xero accounting, we have, okay, first of all, Xero accounting is a cloud accounting system. It's very easy to access Xero accounting. Just open up your internet browser, type it in the URL of Xero accounting, and then you just need to log in and use it, just like how you use Facebook and your email, like your Gmail, right? So you don't need to install anything at all into your Xero account, into your computer or your laptop for Xero accounting, and it is mobile, where you can bring it anywhere, access it anywhere as you go. So this is one of the cool features of cloud accounting system, but this is among all the cloud accounting system where it's the same accessibility, where you can easily access it, and also they have some mobile apps to help you to easily access the cloud accounting system. And then for Xero accounting, what it has is it offers you to use multi-currency. So if you are using Xero accounting and you need to issue invoices or anything, or record your supplier bills in other foreign currency, you can use Xero accounting to do so. So this is a very good feature, especially for businesses that trade in multiple countries, that you need to bill in foreign currency, where your reporting currency is in a different currency. For example, if your business is registered in Canada, but you are selling to US customers, US businesses, then you might want to charge them in USD instead of CAD. So this is a very cool feature that can really help you to do this easily. And Xero accounting actually allows you to collect online payments from your customers. So this is very convenient for your customers, because once you have issued out the invoice, You just send the invoice over to your customer, and then all they need to do is just click the Pay Now button, the small little button that's attached to the invoice, the soft copy of the invoice. Then they will be able to pay you by filling in. You can collect the payments by using Stripe, Go Cardless, and other online payments to accept credit card, debit card, and also direct debit as well. So this is a very convenient feature if you are not a registered credit card merchant yet. So this is something that's easy for you to get connected with a credit card merchant and to collect your payments online. Alright, and of course for Xero accounting, it also comes with the inventory feature. If you are selling inventory products, then it's going to be easy for you to keep track of your inventory. So for the inventory feature, it's a very good feature that you can keep track of all your real-time inventory. Whenever you make a sale of your inventory products, or whenever you buy something for your inventory products, it will be immediately updated into your Xero accounting. Well, this is the coolest feature that I really love from Xero accounting, because you don't need to do a lot of the usual way where you need to do all your stock take, then only you record a journal at the end of the month to record in the value of your inventory. So this feature, it can really gives you a quick insight into your real-time inventory without you needing to do anything at all. All you need to do is just record your invoice as per normal, and also record your supplier bills when you purchase new inventory products as per normal, and everything will be recorded for you. So when you open up your profit and loss report or your balance sheet report, it will immediately reflect the new items that you have just purchased or the items that you have just sold. So this is a very good feature. So make good use of this feature if you are selling inventory products. Don't make things difficult for you by doing the manual way. Use systems to help you as much as possible. Alright, and of course, we have here the next feature is the fixed assets feature. Well, the fixed assets feature is it's something that I never see before in other cloud accounting systems. To be frank with you, to be honest, 100% honest, I don't see this feature in other cloud accounting systems, nor any kind of desktop accounting system also. It's something that you don't find in common in the accounting system or accounting software, because it's not easy to keep track of fixed assets, and it's if you do bookkeeping for a while now, you do know that keeping track of your fixed asset is the most difficult thing to do in your bookkeeping. If you do it manually, it's going to take you some time, and it's not easy to calculate the depreciation correctly, and also you need to calculate the depreciation on a monthly basis. So every month you have to go through the same cycle, the same process of using doing the depreciation calculation. It's going to be easier if you are using straight line method, but if you are not using straight line method, you are using other method like reducing balance method, you are going crazy. You are going to go crazy by just doing the depreciation. So because Xero accounting has this system, this feature that will help you to calculate the depreciation for you, just pass this job to Xero accounting and make your life easier. This is my motto. Make your life easier by leveraging on technology. This is the best thing that you can do. So all you need to do by using the Xero accounting's fixed asset feature is just create the asset, when you purchase the asset, then it's going to pull up in the fixed asset feature, the system. So then all you need to do is fill in the rest of the information. What is the depreciation method? What is the salvage value or the end value at the end of the asset's lifetime? And also what is the rate of the depreciation if you're using straight line method. Xero accounting would need to know what is the rate that you would like to depreciate every year. So once you fill up all of this, Xero accounting is going to do the rest for you. Every month, all you need to do is just go in and ensure that all of your fixed assets, the new fixed assets especially, are already have already filled up all this information and it's ready to go for the depreciation. So once you get everything set up for all of your fixed assets, all you need to do is just click on one button, run depreciation, and it's going to depreciate for you automatically. Isn't that great? That everything can be so simple that it has been shortened up into just a one click of a button. This is the best feature that I love about Xero accounting the most. So I hope that you will love it too, because this is a very, very cool feature to help you to do advanced accounting without the need of the advanced knowledge. Do I make any sense to you right now? Okay, that means you can do something advanced in bookkeeping with some simple one click of a button where you don't even need to know how to calculate the depreciation. Actually, all you need to do is just fill in the depreciation method and the rates, and it will be automatically calculated for you. But if you do want to learn how to calculate the depreciation and to double check if the system did it correctly for your fixed assets depreciation, then join us for our class and we will teach you in it. Alright, and just a little segue. We are going to run a free masterclass for entrepreneurs that's using Xero accounting right now. So if you are an entrepreneur or business owner and you are using Xero accounting, join us in the free masterclass that's going to happen in July. So just the same as this, the free masterclass going to have a live Q&A at the end of the class, so that whatever that you have learned during the class, if you do have any questions to clear up your understanding, to help you to understand better of the contents, then do let us know your questions. Just type your questions in during the live Q&A so that we can help you to clear off your doubts and to help you to understand how to do bookkeeping better. The live masterclass topic, let me just give you a little hint. It's going to be something like how to complete your accounts ahead of tax time and how to avoid the most common bookkeeping mistakes. So if you are interested to learn how to do bookkeeping for your business, join us for the free masterclass by clicking on the link in the description, or you can go to nutsaccounting.com/00, where I've put in the link on there's a lot of shortcuts on this particular page, nutsaccounting.com/00. So if you go to this page, you are going to see a list of the things that we have mentioned, like the free online course that we have waiting for you. So you can go there and register for your free online course and get access to it immediately. And of course, the free masterclass as well. So if you would like to learn how to do bookkeeping, or how to get your accounts completed ahead of tax time and to avoid the most common bookkeeping mistakes, do head on over to register for the VIP waiting list, and I will personally inform you when it is available for registration. And just to give you a heads up, the live masterclass, yes, it's going to be live and it's going to happen in July. So, not too much of a waiting. It's already July right now. Today is July the 1st. So, it's going to happen roughly around the second last week of July. Yeah, I'm looking at my calendar there. Alright, so it's going to happen roughly around 20th of July. So it's going to happen around then. So do register right now for the VIP waiting list, and you don't need to wait for too long, and the free masterclass is going to be available soon. Alright, so let's continue on the best features of Xero accounting. We have the, Xero accounting also comes with optical character recognition, OCR, and this is a very cool feature that can help you to extract what's the information that's available in your bookkeeping document. So if you do have any receipt or invoices from your supplier, or maybe for your purchases, you can just scan your receipt and to upload it into Xero accounting by using Xero HubDoc, or also there's another one that's Xero Expenses. Xero Expenses is even more convenient for you. All you need to do is just install the Xero Expenses app into your mobile phone and just take a quick snap of the receipt. Then once you have snapped the picture, you can just upload it into Xero accounting and the information will be extracted out for you. That is a very, very convenient feature, so don't forget to make good use of the Xero OCRs feature. And of course, the next one is Xero Accounting's reporting feature. The reporting feature is one of the best among all of the accounting system right now, because not only it gives you a preset of the commonly used reportings, it also allows you to customize the reporting according to what you need. So if you feel that you don't, like for example, profit and loss report. If you feel like the profit and loss report, just reporting everything in one lump sum feature is not good enough for you, and you would like to see the monthly breakdown of your profit, or maybe even quarterly breakdown of your profit, you can do so in Xero accounting. This is a very, very cool feature that you can just play around and also to adjust the reporting according to what you need. So this is a very good feature that you can export the report into PDF format or Excel or even Google Sheet. So if you would like to have more reports to see the business's performance or maybe the business's financial position, you can make good use of Xero Accounting's reporting feature. Alright, so don't forget, if you have any questions, type it in the live chat and also the the comments for Facebook. So type it in and we will go through the comments and also the live chat in a moment. Alright, so the last one that I would like to touch on is Xero projects. If you do have any projects for your business, you can use Xero projects to help you to keep track of your project's expenses and also income, so that you can generate a profit and loss only for the project itself. So that means, like for example, if you run a project for customer A and you do incur some expenses or purchases for the sole purpose of the project for customer A, and you charge invoice and you do issue certain invoices and to charge an income to customer A so that you will have income for the project A, then you will be able to churn out a report of a profit and loss report only for project A. So you'll be able to see what is the what is the profit that you have earned from project A, what is the income, what is the expenses, and what is the net profit or the net loss for project A, whether you have charged sufficient income or maybe you have undercharged the customers and you need to charge them back. So this is a very, very good feature if you are doing any project basis for your business. So project basis is not subject to services only. Even if you are selling product-based business, also it's suitable for you as long as you run project by project basis. So make good use of all these features. Alright, so now we are going to check out our comments. So type it in the comments if you have any questions. So type it in and we are going to go through the questions. All right. Okay. Someone typed in Korean in the live chat, but sorry, I'm not a Korean, I'm a Chinese, so I don't know what you mean, but I'm going to translate it using Google Translate. Okay, so it's Minshik Hyun Ja. He says, good morning. Good morning to you as well, Minshik. All right. Okay. Okay. Right now we are going to go through some of the Q&A. Not only we are going to go through the live ones, we are going to go through the comments that we have collected from our past YouTube videos. So let's go through them right now, all right? Okay, the first question is from Jay Barreto. Jay asks, is Xero applicable for services firms, one that does not maintain inventories? All right, okay, Jay, if you are running services-based business, yes, I can tell you, yes, Xero accounting is suitable for you. Well, in general, Xero accounting is suitable for all kinds of business, from service-based business to product-based business, because it is an all-rounder and it has a lot of features to support you even if you are not using the inventory feature of Xero accounting. I see that you are concerned about the inventory feature not being suitable for you. Well, yes, certainly the inventory feature is not suitable for service-based business because you don't need to keep track of your inventory just like a product-based business. But you can certainly use the inventory, the products and services feature to help you to set up your services. For example, like if you set up consultation service, so you set up a service in the products and services page, say it's a consultation service, and then you set the sales account that you would like to use for this consultation service. Let's say it's a consultation sales. So whenever you sell consultation service, when you issue an invoice, just pick and choose this item consultation service, and then the sales account will be automatically populated for you. So this will really help you to save you a lot of time, and especially if you do have any further segmentation, like for example, consultation service maybe is internet, maybe the source of income is from your internet, your online business, then you might want to use one of the tracking field to set it into online or offline. So you can just use that to help you to become a shortcut for you, so that you don't need to type in the description every time when you issue an invoice, and also to select the sales account every time when you issue an invoice. Just make good use of the services item, products and services page to create this kind of shortcut for you, so that every time you issue an invoice, you just need to click on it and then select it. And yes, I would like to talk to you as well about the Xero accounting features that is suitable for product-based business. So for product-based business, Xero can help you to you can make good use of the multi-currency if you are selling to other countries or if you are purchasing from other countries. For example, if you are staying in Canada, your business is registered in Canada, but then you are using the Facebook advertisement feature. So Facebook is going to charge you in, let's say, in USD. So you can use the multi-currency feature to help you to record the Facebook's expenses, the advertisement expenses, into your Xero accounting by recording it into USD instead of manually converting it into your local currency. And of course, when you use Xero accounting for your service-based business, you can issue the invoice in Xero accounting and then send the invoice to your customer directly from Xero accounting itself. So if you are still doing the, issue the invoice in Xero accounting, save it to your PDF save it to your computer in a PDF format, and then write an email to your customer and then attach the PDF to it. Then gone are those days. All you need to do is just click one button, send to customer, and then you'll be able to send the invoice to your customer directly from Xero Accounting itself. And if you set the options correctly, you'll be able to see when your customer has viewed your invoice, and if they have viewed it but yet to pay your invoice, then at least you know what is the status, whether they have looked at the invoice or not. So don't forget to make good use of this feature, because I really love this feature as well, because it gives me an insight as to whether my customer has viewed it, but then they have not made the payment yet. So if you want to use this feature, then don't attach your PDF into the there's a button, there's an option for you when you send the invoice to your customer that says attach the invoice as PDF. So don't choose that, so that they cannot open the invoice in the PDF format, because if they open in PDF format, you will not be able to see the status, whether it is viewed or not. The status of viewed or not is only available if they view the invoice online. So that means when they click the link, it's going to generate a link that goes to your invoice, and then from the link they will open up a new a page in the web browser where they will be able to either pay you online or to save the PDF or print the invoice out for their own copy. So only if you use this feature that you'll be able to see whether the invoice has been viewed online or not. Alright, so the next one is of course the online payments. You can collect online payments by using the Stripe or the credit card feature from your customers and make it convenient for them to pay you. So at the end of the day, you want your customer to have the most simple and easy way to make payment to you, so that they do not have any kind of excuses not to pay you early. So make it easy for them to pay you online by using the online payment feature of Xero Accounting. This is suitable for you, Jay. And of course, the Xero project is suitable for you as well. If you are doing any project-based business, if you are doing any project base for your customers, then Xero Project is a very good feature for you. So do check it out if you are using any projects. So all this is suitable for service-based business. So that means Xero Accounting is not only suitable for product-based business that sells inventory products, it's also applicable for service-based business as well. Alright, so Jay, that is your question. Let me have my honey drink first. Okay, the next one is, the next question is from Sandra. So don't forget, if you have any question, type it in a live chat and let me know so that we can answer your questions live right now. And if you are on the Facebook, we also have the comment section as well for you, so type it in as well. Okay, the next question is from Sandra Wee. Sandra asks, how to key in the inventory balance? Alright, Sandra, I have another follow-up question for you. Have you, are you just starting out in Xero Accounting, or you are currently using your Xero Accounting to do your invoicing and to do your bookkeeping already? Because to answer your question, this keying in the inventory balance should happen when you set up, when you do the full setup and migration to your Xero Accounting before. Everything happens before you start to use your Xero Accounting to do bookkeeping for your business. Because why? Once you are already doing your bookkeeping by using Xero Accounting, once you have already used your Xero Accounting to do bookkeeping, to issue invoices and to record supplier bills, it's going to be very difficult for you to go back, to rewind, and to set up the inventory again, because this happens when you do your full setup and migration to get your Xero accounting ready. When you first create your Xero accounting account, when it is still a blank page, you are going to do the setup to fill in all of your opening balances of all of your chart of accounts of your trial balance as at the financial year end. Okay, I always advise that you do the migration and the setup as at a financial year end, so that it is a clear cut that says for this particular financial year, everything is in MYOB, let's say. And then from this time onwards, everything is in Xero accounting. Do have a clear cut off as at your financial year end, so that it will be easy for you to churn out the annual reports from one accounting system only. If you are going to migrate during the middle of the year, it's going to be difficult for you when you try to do your financial year end, because you are going to have two different sets of reports. Maybe the first half of the year is from MYOB, while the second half of the year is from your Xero accounting. So when it comes to the year end and you need to generate your full year financial reports, what do you need to do? You need to get the first half of the report from MYOB, and then you need to get the second half of the report from your Xero accounting. And then you need to merge this together to become one full set of reports for the whole year. It's going to be difficult for you if you are not so fluent in accounting, or if you are not good in accounting system. It's going to be difficult for you. So make things easy for you. Cut it off at the financial year end and start it from a new financial year end. So when you want the inventory balance happens when you cut off from the old accounting system and you migrate into Xero accounting. This is the time that you record all of your opening balance, like your balance sheet balances, and also your profit and loss balances, and also your inventory balances and the list of your inventory. So inventory balances are the list, everything, all the inventory that you have in your accounts, and then the balances of each of the item and the quantity of each of the item. All of this happens during your migration, during your full setup of your Xero accounting. So if you are trying to do the migration right now, I would advise that you get professional help to do the migration for you, because it is not easy and it is not advisable for non-accountants to do their own migration, because migration is very, very, very important. It's extremely important to get it correct, because that is the starting point of your accounts. If the starting point is not correct, the rest of your accounts is not correct as well. So you need to get this starting point correct, and then everything onwards will be correct as well. So if you are doing that, you can actually find it in the conversion balance page, the page of your settings, conversion balance. That is where you can do the inventory, you can record your inventory balance. But I strongly suggest that you pass this on to somebody to help you, maybe your local accountant or your local bookkeeper that is well versed in Xero accounting, that can help you to do migration. Or if you are trying to do it on a budget, then contact us and we can help you to do the Xero migration and set up, because we do provide that service. But right now we temporarily suspended the service to focus on our online course right now. So we are going to continue back the service later on. So do contact us and let us see how we can help you on that. All right, the next question is from Jackie Lim. Okay, Jackie asks, can I change column invoice to Proforma invoice? Okay, Jackie, I have something that I would like to say about this. For changing invoice to Proforma invoice, yes and no. The short question is the short answer is yes and no. Yes is because you can change the terms, any of the terms, whether you want to change invoice to tax invoice or invoice to Proforma invoice or draft invoice to Proforma invoice. You can change any of the term in your Xero accounting to match what you want. But I do not recommend that you change the invoice term to Proforma invoice as a permanent basis. Why? Because okay, Proforma invoice is not an actual invoice unless your company doesn't issue invoice and you only issue Proforma invoice, which I don't think this will happen. So if this is not the case, then do not change your invoice to Proforma invoice, because once you've changed that, you will no longer be able to issue invoices to your customer, which means everything will become a Proforma invoice and you will not be able to charge your customer with an actual invoice. So I don't think so that is what you are looking for. So if you are looking for a way to create Proforma invoice from Xero accounting, there is a way, there is a workaround that I can share with you, but you do need to be very, very careful and to have everyone that use your Xero accounting to fully understand what is going on, what they can do and what they can't do, so that so that nobody can mess up your accounts. All right. So the workaround is, if you are okay, there's two workarounds actually. You can use the quotation. If you are not using quotation to your, if you are not issuing any quotation to your customers and you are not using it, you can use quotation to change the term quotation to Proforma invoice. Yeah. And you can do so in your settings. Yeah. You can change it in your company settings. And then it's the document. Yeah. So you can change it from there. But if you are using quotation and you do not want to give up on the quotation and change it to Proforma invoice, then the next thing that you can do is to change the draft invoice. There's another term that's called draft invoice inside your Xero accounting, which means you attempt to create an invoice like normal, but instead of approving it, you just click on the left button that says Save as Draft. So once you save it as a draft invoice, when you print the invoice or send the draft, when you print the draft invoice or send the draft invoice to your customer, it's going to show once you have, it's going to show the term, instead of invoice, it's going to show draft invoice at the top. So you can change this to Proforma invoice, but you need to be very, very careful, because only draft invoice will become Proforma invoice. If you approve this invoice, or somebody in your company click approve on the invoice and translate this draft invoice to become an actual invoice, you will lose the Proforma invoice. It will become invoice already. And okay, what's the difference between the draft invoice and also the actual invoice? If it is a draft invoice, you are not going to calculate. Okay, if it is a draft invoice, whatever that you have entered in the draft invoice will not be recorded into your sales account yet. So that means it's just a draft, it's not an actual sales, so the sales will not be recorded into your profit or loss. So, but once it has been approved and converted into an actual invoice, the actual invoice will be calculated as an actual sales, and you will be able to see the sales amount in your profit and loss report. So This is the workaround, but you need to be very, very, very careful, extremely careful that you do not mistakenly or accidentally converted the draft invoice into an actual invoice. And everybody in your business, everybody that has a login to your Xero accounting needs to know that they do not simply click on approving the invoices for you if you intend to keep it as a Proforma invoice and not an actual invoice. So this is the workaround, and you can do it like this. So I hope that this will help you to solve your problem. Okay, the next question comes from Keelan Parison. Okay, Keelan Parison asked, I don't know why my version doesn't seem to have some of the functions like trial balance shown here and other videos. Thank you for your content. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Keelan. Thank you so much for watching our contents. All right. Okay, you've mentioned that your version, your Xero accounting doesn't seem to have some of the functions shown here and other videos. Okay, Keelan, there's something that I would like to share with you is Xero accounting does comes with multiple user roles that the admin user of the Xero accounting or the subscriber, the main user of the Xero accounting will be able to assign different roles and different access to different people according to their needs, according to what they think that they will need. For example, if I have an accounts assistant that's only that I have tasked her to only issue invoices to my customers and not to do anything else, then I can set my user role for her to only to access the basic functions of Xero accounting, such as only the customer invoice page for her to do her task, while the rest of it she can't touch on it. Like for example, she can't create journals for the bookkeeping, for the accounts. So for her version, when she logs into her Xero accounting, she won't be able to see the journal feature inside the Xero accounting. Or if I did not activate the Xero projects, then she will not be able to see the Xero projects inside her Xero accounting. So this is the reason why some of the functions or some of the pages that you do not see inside your Xero accounting is because of your user role that has been set to limited functionality or limited accessibility to the whole Xero system. But if so, you need to check with your admin user or the one that's handling the subscription for your Xero accounting to help you to look into your features that you need to use inside your Xero accounting and see if you need to change any of the user role and the accessibility of your account. Okay. Let me have a drink first. Type it in or the comments of the Facebook. So type it in and we'll be able to answer your questions live. Okay, next question is from Muhammad Abdulaziz. All right, the question is, regarding the importing the bank statement, do it really needs to input also even the least amount like VAT charges or only the spend and receive money? Thanks. All right. Okay, Muhammad Abdul Aziz is asking about the bank statement import. So if you import the bank statement into your Xero accounting, what is the amount that you need to put into the bank statement to import it into your Xero accounting? Do you need to include the VAT charges, or do you exclude the VAT charges? All right. For this question, what we are trying to do when we import a bank statement into your Xero accounting is to take your bank statements, all the details inside of your bank statement, all the line items inside your bank statement. What you are trying to do is just copy this and paste it into your Xero Accounting's bank statement. What happens is Xero Accounting's reconciliation feature is something different from other cloud accounting systems because Xero Accounting requires that you have your that you import or synchronize or import your bank statement transactions into Xero Accounting. So what you are trying to do is just copy your bank statement and then paste it inside Xero Accounting. So whatever amount that you see inside of your bank statement, like for example, if the amount that you have received is inclusive of VAT and it is, for example, it is $106, then what you need to do is to copy the whole thing into your Xero Accounting with the VAT as well, $106. And then when you do the reconciliation, so everything that you have in your bank statement, you need to copy into Xero Accounting. Exactly the same. It's just a photocopy, all right? So make sure that the total balance that you have on your bank statement, the closing balance, is the same as per your bank statement closing balance inside of your Xero Accounting. So, and then once you have it into your Xero Accounting as the bank statement line items, then when you try to reconcile your transactions, there only you will be breaking up the amount, the VAT charges, and the actual money that you have spent or actual money that you have received without the VAT. During that time, only you'll be able to extract the information to push it, some into VAT, some as the actual amount that you have received or you have spent. So that is the part that you handle on the VAT charges, while the importing of the bank statement is just a copy and paste, so that is very straightforward. So you don't need to worry about the VAT charges in the first stage. But when you are trying to do the reconciliation, then you will need to break out the VAT charges to put it into the correct account. All right. Okay, next question. Oh, before we continue, don't forget that we have a free masterclass that's going to be available in July. So don't forget to sign up for the free masterclass at nutsaccounting.com/00. All right, so head on over and then sign up for the masterclass for the VIP waiting list, so that I can personally inform you when the masterclass is available, so that you can attend the live masterclass and learn from us to how to get your how to complete your accounts ahead of tax time, and also to have your questions answered during the live Q&A section of the masterclass. This is going to be like a real class, so don't forget to show up live and also to ask questions. Okay, the last question that we have for today is from Wal and Free. The question is, hi Nuts Accounting, how to create the chart of account in Xero? Because I look that it's set up already, can we customize that or it's fixed already? Thank you. Okay, the question is how to create the chart of account in Xero. I see that the chart of accounts is already set up, and can we still customize the chart of accounts, or it is fixed already and we can't do anything about it? Okay, so this question is very straightforward. Yes, you can customize your chart of accounts according to your needs. So according to your needs and according to your chart of accounts that you have in your previous accounting system, you can just copy and paste into Xero Accounting. So you are able to add or rename the chart of accounts. Any of the accounts inside of the chart of accounts, you can add or rename it. But in terms of deleting and archiving the accounts, you can do so, but there's some exception to it. If it is system account, such as accounts receivable or sales tax account, all these accounts that is used by Xero accounting on a system level, you can't delete it or archive it. All you can do is just to rename the accounts. So you can't delete it or archive it. Remember, do not delete, well, you won't be able to delete it anyway. So you cannot delete or archive system account. You can only add or rename system account. While the rest of the accounts that is not used by the system, you can add, rename, delete, or archive all of it. It's okay, no worries. Right, yes, I do suggest that you customize the chart of accounts according to your chart of accounts that you previously have in your cloud account, in your accounting system, because accounting is continuity basis, and it's a continuation of your past accounts, your past year accounts. So you need to have the accounts, especially the account names, the same into your new accounting, so that you will be able to compare last year's, like for example, last year's sales. Maybe last year you call it as sales and this year you call it as income, and you have another sales account while sales account is 0, while last year's sales account is 500,000. So when you compare it, it's like last year is 500,000 of sales while this year is only 0 or maybe 10,000 of sales, while your income is maybe 520,000 for this year. So when you see it like this, then it's very difficult for you to compare apple to apple, literally. So it's going to be difficult to compare. So what we usually do for accounts is to keep things the same so that you'll be able to compare it year by year. So like if last year is using sales, then this year you will use the term sales as well, so that you'll be able to compare last year 500,000 and this year is 530,000. And of course the expenses as well. So maybe last year is called printing, maybe it's called office supplies expenses, but this year you've changed it into office supplies for Department A, office supplies for Department B. Then you will need to do a calculation to add up these two accounts to come up with a total and to compare it with last year's account. So this is something that you need to consider when you are trying to rework your chart of accounts, that you need to have a consistent name for all of the accounting years that you have. All right. Okay, so that's all for all of the questions that we have today. So don't forget that we have a free masterclass coming up. So register it at nutsaccounting.com/00. nutsaccounting.com/00. So head on over and register for the VIP waiting list for the free masterclass, and I will personally inform you when it is available for the registration, when it is open for the registration. So I'll see you next week at the live Q&A. So if you do have any questions about Xero accounting or bookkeeping, just let me know in the comments of our video, or maybe come join us live so that you can get your questions answered live, and we will be able to help you to do your bookkeeping faster. All right, so okay, that's all for now. At Nuts Accounting, our mission is to help entrepreneurs and business owners to do bookkeeping like a pro by using cloud accounting system in simple English. Okay, so I'll see you next week. Bye bye.